Hey, 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 happy day 201. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, also known as Pajama Grandma, not in my pajamas and very, very late for the day. Was at my mom's with my sister and her granddaughter and my granddaughter and my other sister hanging out for the night. We had a sleepover because they're heading back to Texas and we wanted to spend as much time with them as we possibly could, which was awesome, by the way. But it meant that I was in a household with nowhere to actually make my videos this morning, and so I just am getting done and home now, and I got a whole lot of work to do, but I wanted to knock out my videos and say we need to be happy today. We need to be happy every day. So what have we got today? This is the 201st day this year, all of 2019. I'm going to do one thing every day that makes me happy from this little journal book. Do one thing every day that makes you happy. And today is a sayings day. I need my magnifying glass. And what does it have to say for us today? It's kind of one that makes me nervous, I'll admit it. It says, the taste of chocolate is a sensual pleasure in itself, existing in the same world as sex. Dr. Ruth Westheimer said this, of course, because she's all about the sex. If we remember, or if you remember, if you're old enough to remember Dr. Ruth Westheimer, I don't even know if she's still alive, but I just remember she was on all the talk show circuits and probably, geez, when I was young, so the 70s and the 80s maybe, and she was always talking about sex, which was pretty funny because she was an interesting little old lady talking about sex. So it always made me snicker and laugh, but she had some words of wisdom. So our challenge today says, what I tasted today that gave me a sensual pleasure. Because eating is, of course, a sensual thing. It talks and taps right into our senses, and so they tie that to sex. Well, what kind of things do you eat that give you a sensual pleasure? Me, it's all about the caramel, right? I think I've said that before, and I am consistent. Caramel is one of my favorite things. I love fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are also things that I love to eat. So it doesn't necessarily have to be about sex and sensual pleasure. It can be about what do you love? What do you enjoy? What kind of things do you love the taste of? A lot of people, it is chocolate or oysters on the half shell, or I don't know, shrimp or seafood or whatever it is for you. But to me, it's always going to be caramel. And then, you know, berries with whipped cream, things like that. Fancy little desserts, fancy desserts. I love fancy desserts and layer cakes, creme brulee, mousses and things like that. You know, all the sugary stuff that I probably normally wouldn't eat. My sister makes the world's best little decorated sugar cookies, and those are awesome too as well. And then things like steak Diane or steak tartare, love it. Anything with hollandaise sauce is probably pretty good. So what are some things that give you great pleasure that you love to eat? Share in the comments below, because this Pajama Gram would love to know. I'll of course be with you tomorrow, much earlier than today. So go out, be happy, find something to be happy and delighted that makes you feel good today. Catch you tomorrow.